Hi, Markus Pattern here. I'm doing another speed paint for Destiny's Blue. Um, I figured I'd do something different this time and talk over my shit with a pertinent hot take, I guess. Yeah. So first off, if you don't like the sound of my voice, and I understand it, it's horrible. Basically, I've made a playlist. You can mute my whole voice, play that in another window, or watch me speed paint, and I guess that'll be half the fun. Before you do that, I've got a Patreon, I've got obviously this YouTube channel, I've got Instagram, and I do have a Twitter, which I don't use, and I've got an Etsy thing, all of which are linked up on the screen, and all of which are down in the doobly doo. Right. So yeah, if this is the last time you hear me, have a lovely day. Unless you don't want to, of course, up to you. Right. Marcus's hot take of the day. No, that sounded shit. Marcus's hot take of the day. The BBC have just released like the top 25 hip hop tracks, in which they asked over 108 people in 15 different countries for their personal top hip hop tracks of all time. And while these lists are subjective and therefore cannot be wrong, objectively they got it fucking wrong. The list is up on the screen now, and no, just no. I mean, no way is Juicy Biggie's best track at all, and so like no, and also no, just no. Yeah, no. Basically, that's just wrong. Like objectively, in a subjective kind of way, but objectively, the best hip hop track of all time is Dead Prez hip hop. That's just a cold hard fact. But if Biggie must be in there, and he must, Juicy is like no. It's like it for the main thing that disqualifies Juicy from being one of the best hip hop tracks of all time is the fact that it's got so much of fucking Puff Daddy. His mannerisms on there, and it's just like, and considering it's on the same album that has The What and Who Shot You on, he's got fucking he got More Money, More Problems, and Hypnotize and Notorious, all of which are better bloody tracks. No, it's just the wrong track. It's just the wrong Biggie track to choose. Even if you exclude the album they released after he died, which would be one of my personal favorite ones. I guess Fight the Power. I guess you could argue that Public Enemy should be the second best hip hop track of all time. I would go Thank You for Being Ourselves, but that's but the Spooked Ones by Mo Deep. No, no. One thing, like I had, maybe it's because I my knowledge of hip hop from '95 is lacking or whatever, but like I didn't know who they were. The guy I was ranting about this podcast, didn't know who I was. So I had to, basically I had a look, and it's not even their best track, and it's like no. And if you look at number 9, you've got NY State of Mind by Nas, which is possibly one of the best tracks off one of the best albums of all time. So how is that number 9 and this is number 3? Like, if you're just choosing random tracks from the fucking mid-90s, where's Jeru the Damager? Where's Colours by Ice-T? Where's Me, Myself and I by fucking... where's anything by Salt and Pepper? There's nothing by Jay-Z. There's no fucking Cypress Hill. There's no LL Cool J. There's the list of people who should be on here that ain't on here is just fucking nutty. And considering this is asking from 15 different countries, the lack of fucking... There's no British hip hop up in here. I'm not really into French hip hop because they don't play it in my shit country, but like there's no French hip hop, there's no Spanish hip hop, there's no hip hop from anywhere else. And like, I can't see how you would say Grinding, which is I've just listened to, it's just shit, is better than fucking Witness to Fitness by Roots, fucking better than anything that JME or fucking Skepta's done, is better than fucking anything that the Gorillaz have done. And and like they've got 2 Kanye tracks up on here, none of which are Stronger, Power, fucking Black Skinhead, or fucking Monster, which has Nicki Minaj on, who gives the best verse of all time, and we're moaning about the lack of women on here. Like the score is they're like up there being one of the best albums of all time, and they chose "Do Up" by Lauryn Hill. Surely, if you can have room for fucking two Outkast songs, none of which are Hey Ya, you can have room for two Lauryn Hill tracks. And this is the most egregious thing. No, sorry. There's three Outkast tracks on here, and you got and I suppose the most galling thing is they got "It Was a Good Day" by Ice Cube, which at the end of the track on the album he goes, "Nah, I don't do this shit normally. You don't fucking like it," and it is preceded by the best track of his career, which tear this motherfucker up. Yeah, no, the BBC got it absolutely fucking wrong. Shame on you, BBC, and I don't know who you spoke to, but you shouldn't have done. You just shouldn't have done. My humble opinion, what my personal top 10 my personal top 10 hip hop tracks of all time is at this current moment. It'd be number 1 would be Dead Prez, hip hop. 2 would be Wu-Tang, Bring the Ruckus.
Number 3, Eminem, Say What You Say.
4 would be Smoking Circles of Logic, Mother Made You. 5 would be Ice Cube, Tear This Motherfucker Up. 6 would be Space Jam. 7 would be LL Cool J's Mama Said Knock You Out. Or 4, 3, 2, 1. I can't. I don't have it in me to make that decision. And number 8 would be DMX's X Gon Give It To You. Mainly because it was on the Deadpool soundtrack, and it reminded me how much I love fucking DMX. Oh, that man. Number 9 would be 212 by Azealia Banks, which I know she's batshit insane, but in terms of having the number 1, a one-hit wonder, fuck me. It's just, and number 10 would be Immortal Technique, Black Vikings. Fuck, this list doesn't even have Run the Jewels on it. Like, in terms of, fucking stuff that is, important. Gangsta's Paradise isn't on there, for fuck's sake. The tribute track that fucking Puffy put out to his friend isn't on there. I could rant about this list all fucking for ages. It's really stuck a fucking claw at my arsehole. My original plan for this list was to moan about the advertising campaign for the Joker and how it was insincere and triggery and just meaningless shit. But no, this one's really no. Yeah. Anyway, if you made it to the end of this and you found my voice not irritating, thank you. Again, I've got Patreon, I've got YouTube, which are on obviously. I've got Instagram, and I've got an Etsy. I do have a Twitter, but I'm not sure I'm going on Twitter again. Twitter's a shit. I've been Markus Pattern. Click like and subscribe if you did. If you don't, well, up to you. Have yourself a lovely day.